So let's start. So in this video we are going to study the differentiation under integral style rule number 1, DOIS rule number 1. Okay. There are two rules of differentiation under integral style. Rule number 1 is for the limits of integral which are constant, and rule number 2 is for the limits of integral are in the form of parameters. So in this rule number 1, so our integral's limit will be constant. So let's see what is the rule number 1 of DUIS. Okay. So rule number 1 is when limits are constant. As we discussed, the rule number 1 in this, the limits of this integral are being constant. Let's see here. Limits are from a to b, where a and b are what here? Constant. Okay. So what is the rule 1 is? Let's see here. If I of alpha is equal to integral from a to b f of x alpha dx. Here f is function of x and alpha. Okay, where alpha is parameter. So in this integral, this alpha is parameter. Okay, and in this integral is with respect to it. Okay, then if we are going to differentiate this integral, if we are going to differentiate this integral, then what the result will be? Let's see here. If we are differentiating with respect to alpha, here we are going to differentiate with respect to the parameter which is here. Okay, here parameter is alpha, so we are differentiating with respect to alpha. So on left hand side, when we differentiate with respect to alpha, it will be di by d alpha. It is ordinary differentiation of I with respect to alpha is equal to, when we are going to differentiate on right hand side, okay, to this integral with respect to alpha, at that time we are differentiating this integral right hand side with respect to alpha. This is ordinary differentiation. Okay, but when this differentiation will go inside this integral, let's see here, when this differentiation will go inside this integral, it will become partial differentiation. Original our differentiation outside this integral is ordinary. When this integral will go inside this integral, it will become partial differentiation. So simply what is happening? So left hand side will be di by d alpha is equal to integral from a to b as it is, and this is partial differentiation of f of x alpha, partial differentiation of x alpha with respect to alpha into dx. This is what our rule of differentiation under integral sign for constant limits a and b. Okay, so let's discuss one example. Example number 1 is evaluate this integral from 0 to infinity e to the power minus x divided by x into 1 minus e to the power minus ax dx, where a is greater than 1. We have to evaluate this integral by using differentiation under integral sign. Okay, let's see what happens here. So now start to the solution. Solution. Consider consider okay, consider given I is equal to integral from 0 to infinity. We have considered this integral as I. Okay, now we are going to differentiate this integral by using differentiation under integral sign. Okay, so here what is the variable and what is parameter? Let's see. Here we are integrating here with respect to x, so here variable will be x and the parameter will be a. Okay, so we can write this integral as a of I is equal to integral from 0 to infinity e to the power minus x divided by x into 1 minus e to the power minus x dx as it is. Okay, now what we do in rule number 1, we differentiate with respect to the parameter. Okay, so we are going to differentiate with respect to a by using DOIS rule number 1. So, okay, so left hand side will be di by dA is equal to integral from 0 to infinity. What is our differentiation under the integral sign on right hand side? That will become partial differentiation with respect to a of that function. Here this function is, and we are going to differentiate this function with respect to a into dx. Okay, then what is the next step? So this is equal to integral from 0 to infinity e to the power minus x divided by x. Check here, we are differentiating with respect to a. When we are partial differentiating with respect to a, x will be constant. Okay, so e raised to minus x divided by x will be as it is. And now see here, differentiation of 1 with respect to a, 1 is what? Constant, so its differentiation will be 0, and differentiation of e to the power minus x with respect to a will be dif- differentiation of this what is e to the power minus ax, and differentiation of this minus ax with respect to a, it will be simply minus x, and this minus x and this minus will be minus minus plus x. So here into dx. So here x will get cancelled, and here now check e to the minus x and e to the minus ax into dx, and its integral from 0 to infinity is there. Okay, so now we are going to solve this integral. It is now simple integral. Here base is same, so we can add this power. Okay, so integral will be integral from 0 to infinity e to the power, we will take minus sign outside. Okay, so e to the power minus a plus 1 into x into dx. So what is the integral of this? Is integral will be e to the power minus into bracket a plus 1 into x divided by derivative of this. What is derivative of this with respect to x? Now we are integrating with respect to x, so we are going to differentiate with respect to x, so its integral will be minus into a plus 1, that is here. Okay, in the denominator minus into a plus 1, and its limits are from 0 to infinity. Now we will put what? Upper limit minus lower limit. So what is the upper limit? Infinity. So let's check what is the next step here. We are going to directly result. So let's check what we are getting after putting the upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, when we are going to put this upper limit is what? Infinity. So in place of x we are going to put infinity. So e to the power minus infinity is what? 0. So the value of this integral when at upper limit will be 0, and minus minus here constant is what? Here constant is 1 upon minus into a plus 1. Okay, and when we are going to put the lower limit, which is what? 0, so e to the power 0 is 1. So simply we are getting this, and this is nothing but what? Here, which is our required answer, minus minus will be plus, and this will become 1 upon a plus 1. So this is the value of our di by dA. Now to find value of this integral means I of a, we have to integrate this. Okay, so move ahead. So we get the result as di by dA is equal to 1 upon a plus 1. We have to find the value of this I. So by using variable separable form, we can solve this. Okay. So by variable separable form, we will multiply by this dA on right hand side. So it will become di is equal to 1 upon a plus 1 into dA. Okay. So integrating on both sides, what will we get? On the left hand side we will get this integral with respect to I as I of a. Here I is our parameter, so we can take I of a is equal to what is the integral of 1 upon x. 1 upon x integral is what? Log x. Similarly in place of x here, what is a plus 1? So integral of dA upon a plus 1 means integral of 1 upon a plus 1 is what? Log of a plus 1 plus constant of integration c. Okay, this is what our required result. Now only we have to find the value of this arbitrary constant c. Okay, so let's move ahead. So to find the value of c, we are going to put a equal to 0. Okay, so by putting a is equal to 0, what is going to happen here? In place of a we are going to put 0, then what we will get? I of 0 is equal to log of 0 plus 1 is 0 plus 1 plus c. So log of 0 plus 1 means log of 1. What is the value of log 1? Log 1 is 0. So simply we are going to get what? I of 0 is equal to c. And what is the value of I of 0? So we have to calculate the value of I of 0 from the original I. Okay, so what is our original I is there? So let's move little bit upward. So what is the value of our I? So value of our I is this. Okay, in this we are going to put a equal to 0. When we are going to put a equal to 0, e to the power 0 is what? 1, so 1 minus 1 becomes 0, and this total integral will become what? 0. Okay, so directly we are going to get what? I of 0 is equal to, we have 0, so c is equal to directly 0. So from this equation we get what? I of 0 is equal to log of a plus 1, and which is our required result. Yeah, which is our required solution of our integral from 0 to infinity e to the power minus x divided by x into 1 minus e to the power minus x dx is equal to log of a plus 1. Okay, so let's move ahead. So second example, what is the second example is, prove that integral from 0 to 1 x to the power a minus x to the power b divided by log x into dx is equal to this. We have to prove where a and b are greater than 0. So let's see, we have to solve this integral by using differentiation under integral sign. Okay, so what is the solution of this? So let's first consider the given integral as I. So we are going to consider this I. Okay, then here we treat a as parameter and b as constant. Okay, so here two variables, or we can say that two parameters are there. Okay, so of them one is going to our parameter and other is going to be constant. Okay, so we are treating here a as our parameter and b as our constant. Okay, so I of a, so we are representing this our integral I as in form of parameter. So I of a is equal to integral from 0 to 1 x to the power a minus x to the power b divided by log x dx. Okay, so by differentiation with respect to x, what is our differentiation under integrals and rule number one? We are going to differentiate with respect to what? Parameter. So we are going to differentiate with respect to a. So what is di by dA is equal to integral from 0 to 1. We are going to differentiate this function with respect to what? A partially. Okay, so we are going to differentiate this partially with respect to a. When we are differentiating partially with respect to x, x is going to be constant. Okay, so what is the differentiation of this? Let's check. So this is equal to integral from 0 to 1 x to the power a. Let's check here. We are going to differentiate with respect to a. So b is what over here? Constant. Okay. So when we are going to differentiate with respect to a, the log x will be constant. So log x will be as it is. Okay, log x is as it is. So differentiation of x raised to a with respect to a. What is the differentiation of x raised to a with respect to a? It is going to be x raised to a into log of x. Okay, it is by standard formula. Okay, and now by differentiation of this with respect to a, we are differentiating here with respect to a, and x and b both are what? Constant here, because we are differentiating partially. So its differentiation will be 0. So this is our differentiation of this function. Okay, partially with respect to it. So log x will get cancelled, and simply we will get what? This is equal to integral from 0 to 1 x to the power a into dx. X to the power a is integral with respect to this. So what is this integral is going to be? This integral is simply x to the power a plus 1 divided by a plus 1, and its limits are from 0 to 1. Okay, so when we are going to put upper limit minus lower limit, what we will get? In place of x we are going to put 1, so 1 to power anything we will get 1. So this will become, when we are going to put upper limit, 1 divided by a plus 1, and when we are going to put lower limit, it will be 0. So simply the value of di by dA is equal to what? 1 upon a plus 1. Okay, we have to find value of what? I. So we are going to simply, by using variable separable form, going to find the value of this I. Okay, so by variable separable form, what we will get? Di is equal to this, dA will go on right hand side. Okay, so di is equal to 1 upon a plus 1 into dA. Okay, so integrating both sides with respect, so integrating both sides. Okay, what we will get? On the left hand side we will get what? I. Okay, and on the right hand side we will get what? Log of a plus 1, log of a plus 1 plus constant of integration c. So this is our required result, but just we have to find what? The value of this arbitrary constant or constant of integration. Okay, to find this value we are going to put what? So this is our I of a. What is our I of a here? So we are going to put in this to find value of C, A is equal to B. So when we are going to put A is equal to, what is going to happen? So this will become I of B. Okay, this will become I of B, and we are going to replace A by B. So this will become B plus 1 plus C. Okay, so by this, when we are going to replace A by B, so this will check here. Here it will become x to the power b minus x to the power b divided by log x. Okay, so x to the power b minus x to the power b is going to what? 0. So this integral value will be 0. Okay, and this is log b plus 1 plus c. Therefore, the value of c is going to be minus of log of b plus 1. Okay, so from this we can get what? Integral I of a is what? Integral from 0 to 1 x to the power a minus x to the power b divided by log x dx is equal to log of a plus 1, which is already there, and value of c is what? Minus log of b plus 1, and this simplification is going to be by log of a minus log of b formula, log of a plus 1 divided by log of b plus 1, and which is we have to prove. Okay, thank you for watching.